If you've ever tried to fix your money by following what works for someone else, and it just didn't work for you, you're not doing anything wrong, because most financial advice isn't built for your life. It's built for a version of life you might not be living or even want. And once you see that, you'll stop trying to force something that was never meant to fit. The assumption everyone makes. Most people start with the same idea. If it worked for them, it should work for me. And on the surface, that makes sense. You see someone saving more, getting out of debt, building stability, and you think, I'll just do what they did. So you follow the plan. You try to copy the system. You try to match their habits. And for a while, it feels like you're doing the right thing. But then something starts to feel off. And this is where things start to break. Why it starts breaking? Because your life doesn't match theirs. Not your income. Not your responsibilities. Not your priorities. Not even the stage of life you're in. What feels simple for them might feel overwhelming for you. What feels easy for them might not even be realistic for you. And over time, that gap starts to show. Not because you're doing it wrong, but because the plan was never built for you. The moment it turns into frustration, this is where most people start blaming themselves. They think, maybe I'm just not disciplined enough. Maybe I'm not consistent enough. Maybe I'm the problem. But the real problem isn't effort. It's alignment. You're trying to force a system that was never built for your life. And no matter how hard you try, misalignment always shows up eventually. And I remember when this finally clicked for me. I kept thinking the problem was me. That I just needed to try harder, be more consistent, do it right. But honestly, I didn't even want the life that plan was built around. And the more I tried to follow it, the more it felt like something was off. Have you ever followed advice that worked for someone else, but didn't work for you? I'm curious, let me know in the comments. The shift that changes everything. The shift is simple, but it's not obvious. Stop trying to follow someone else's plan. Start building your own. Not from scratch, but from your reality, your income, your schedule, your priorities, your goals. 'Cause personal finance isn't about copying what works. It's about building something that actually works for you. What happens when you do this? When your system actually fits your life, things start to feel different. Not easier overnight, but clearer, more stable, more consistent. You stop feeling like you're constantly adjusting and start feeling like you're actually in control. Because now you're not forcing the system to work. The system works with you. And that's when things finally start to stick. And this is what most people don't realize. It's not that financial advice doesn't work. Was never meant to work the same way for everyone. And once you stop trying to live someone else's version of success, you finally start building your own. If this made you realize why following the wrong plan doesn't work, there's one more piece most people completely miss. 'Cause even when people know what to do, they still stay stuck. And once you understand why that happens, everything about how you change your money starts to make sense. That video isn't live yet, but you can watch this one next. It will give you the foundation you need. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it when it goes live.